YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back for another video. Today we got a nice little controller review video. I finally received and I'm finally able to fully review the Battle Beaver controller PS4 Performance model build. I gotta say, for people who are in the market of buying a new controller, this is definitely one you should try to check out. Now, for my original boxing on video, I do have the footage. However, the audio is kind of like so I'm kind of just doing it over. But if you see some video clips and I'm in like different clothing, well, you know. Quick unboxing with sound effects. Slice. Slice. Take it out on the table. Looks good. Let's get it. So Battle Beaver has put together a nice controller for me today. This thing feels phenomenal. I got the Pro Z sticks. I got 4 buttons in the back. As far as aesthetics, there's nothing too fancy. It's kind of just very basic. However, I did say this is the performance model. This controller feels very nice. It's very tactile. For the back buttons, you really feel the buttons being depressed. It gives you a nice tactile feel. Of course, you do hear it a little bit. However, it's not enough to really get on your nerves if you're that type of person. Overall build quality feels sturdy, super tight, very durable. The sticks feel great. Pressing them in feels really good. As far as triggers and bumpers, I ended up buying these smart triggers and bumpers mainly because it was recommended that I try the smart triggers and the smart bumpers on this controller or on a custom controller to begin with, mainly because smart triggers do make a huge difference as far as input and latency. It's really just a click and you're either firing or ADS. I have tried the tensioners on another custom controller, and to be honest, I really didn't like it. It just felt very stiff. It didn't feel natural at all either. The smart triggers at first might feel a little weird because of course it is similar to the tensioner in the sense that you're not fully depressing the trigger. However, the stopping mechanism feels a lot more sturdier. I could really kind of like pull on it and it's not really gonna go anywhere, or at least it doesn't feel that way. Also, after a day or two time, kind of just get used to tapping the trigger. Once you get used to it, I mean, it feels really smooth. I did get this controller in the gold variant, which is more like a champagne color. As you can see, the faceplate is more gold, and then the bottom grips, it's kind of more like a yellowish color. I originally did order the white. However, due to the long shipping times and the build times, when I emailed them about what's the deal with my controller, like where is it at, because it has been a while, they told me that the white was out of stock, so you can either change to black or gold. And I was like, well, I already have a black controller and it's not really that impressive, so I'd rather have a gold controller, so I ended up picking the gold. Now, to also mention that of course I do have the 4 buttons on the back. I did include the button remap chip. The button remap chip, I personally think, is worth the additional cost. I know some people tend to get 2 buttons or 2 paddles in some cases, mainly because it feels a lot more comfortable. However, I decided to get the 4 because, you know, why not? I figured I might get used to it. I might like it. Now, the button remap chip allows me to put whatever buttons that are here, whatever buttons back here, and I can put them wherever I want. On the site, you can have them do it with no remap chip. However, if you get it and it turns out you don't really like where the buttons are, you won't really be able to change it without the remap chip. With the remap chip, if I feel like I don't really like this command being at this button, I feel like changing, I could do that. How I figured out where I was going to put the buttons for the Battle Beaver was I took my old controller, I put it up to screen, I found out it was the scale, then I just casually held my controller, and wherever my fingers fell is generally where I put the buttons. So there's a few different placements of where you could put it. The button placement that I ended up deciding on was medium, which is this top one right here, and lower ring finger. I have decent sized hands. I don't really have small hands. I don't also have large hands. The medium allows me to use the middle finger for the side button and then the ring finger for the lower button. All right, guys, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I highly appreciate it. Also, share with a friend if you think he's in the market for a brand new controller. Let him check out this video and hopefully he gets one. Most importantly, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch, where you can see all this gameplay and all the videos that I do here on YouTube live right in front of you. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much. Have a good one. In the gameplay coming up, this is one of the first big kill games or 20+ kill games that I put together using this controller. You guys will probably be able to notice that I'm able to move around the map just a little bit more differently. I'm able to pick up things probably a little quicker, close doors probably a little easier, put on plates a little quicker, mainly because I have those buttons on the back.
Already here, bro.
Oh yeah. All right. That's it. Have an RPG.
got a Milano, I'm vibing.
Fuck on, another one up on you.
Or some armor on it. Just doing it.
Oh, I'm coming. Guys running about.
I'm down 2. I had no place to go to.
Found them behind the truck. That's the second. Last one.
Bro, the whole fucking map is great. I'm gonna fight another team.
Plane.
Ah, no two by.
Oh shit.
I'm under fire. The AO. Gas is closing in.
I got 2 on me. Oh no, I'm me. Who's Cap? No. How do I not kill that kid?
Yeah, self revive?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Hardly.
Dropping
Shit
into the
happens.
AO.
I'll take
Really
this.
bad guns.
I'll take
Oh,
this.
no.
It's still me.
Yeah, default.
No shot. These 2 kids are in here, bro. Guns on me, Skate.
Oh, I might be dead here.
Oh my god, robbery.
I didn't get it.
Oh, really? More loadout guns here, but they're not the greatest.
A bunch of fucking dog shit. Fucking. This guy had an ISO, dog. What? Red dot ISO with 30 round mags.
I'm telling you, bro. SPMM does not exist in this game.
Oh, nah, right?
UAV overhead.
Just for telling us that? I don't get it.
Right?
Enemy UAV.
Oh, excuse me, your buddy.
Oh,
Mine's big.
sniper looking at me? No.
Yeah, UAV. No bullshit. I'll fight you. I'm dead.
Only 10 remain. You're nearly done.
Need 4 for a 40 bomb, but
It's all the kids that are left. You can't take any more kills. Oh, they're all on Ramos anyways.
alright, going over.
This
Yeah,
mighty
how
old
old you
kid
guys are?
keeps killing me, like in the dumbest
How many
ways,
guys are
dude.
there?
It's just one.
Ramos.
It's just one.
One's in the air, one's in place.
Yeah, that weirdo.
Last kid. For the 40? Hey.
I just need one. On me. Nice crack. No, I'm baiting him. He's gonna run for me. Don't let him finish. Oh,
Nice. Nice.
40 ball. That's good.
All right, so my final thoughts for the Battle Beaver custom controller performance build. I really do love it. I've played with it for about 2 weeks. It feels very comfortable. I got used to the buttons and the button placements very quickly. One way you can kind of help fast track getting used to and building muscle memory using the rear buttons is going to a bot lobby and just move around the map. Slide cancel around the map, bunny hop around the map. If you play a different game that's not Warzone, try to get into an arena or try to get into something that allows you to just freely move about the map or just freely, go about your business without really affecting gameplay. End all be all, obviously, you got to play more to get used to it. The quality of this controller just feels immaculate. This build did run me close to about $200, even with a discount code. However, I do feel like it's worth it. Based on my friends' accounts, they've all said that this controller has lasted longer than some of the other controllers that they have tried in the past. The only complaint I have at this moment, and hopefully this will be corrected soon, is the build time is really long. On the website, it says that the standard build time is 6 weeks. However, this took close to 3 months. Obviously, COVID had a big part of it. They did say recently in a tweet that they're looking to hire more builders and try to get production times a lot shorter so that it could push out more controllers for you guys. Because 3 months for a controller, I mean, that is rough. If I have to give this controller an overall rating, I would say it's a good 8, 9 out of 10, guys. Must recommend. I would definitely pick this up if you can.